Neck mobility and strength for BJJ, and this video was created based on a great friend's request, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Here is your video and hopefully you will like it and you will find useful. Quick safety rules before we start. A couple of parts like headstands and bridges can be dangerous if you're not ready for that. Please skip them, master the basics first, never rush forward if you are not ready for them. Neck mobility and strengthening exercises for BJJ. The first, just let's have a nice comfortable sitting position or standing, and arms, shoulders loose, so I don't want to shrug my shoulders up. And very simply, just look over your left and the right shoulder without any rotation with the upper body, and just get the biggest range of movement and hold it 1-2 seconds. Turn to the other side is another 1-2 seconds at least, so not fast. It's not a cardio, nice and slowly, about 20 times, 15-20 times. Back is straight. And up and down. I try to push up high and pull my chin to my chest without losing the posture. So I don't want to do this and don't want to do this. Only the neck is moving. And side, ears to shoulder. Now I don't want to again compensate with the other side. So if I go one of the side, other hand is on the mat, and just pull here, 1, 2, just ears to the shoulder. It's still no stretching. This is just an easy warm up, and again I can do a little bit faster than before, just a tiny bit. Increasing some blood circulation more. The back is straight, the head follows the spine line here, especially when I do this, I'm not leaning sideways or backward. And the same with some stretching. Now when I turn this way a little bit, I push a bit more, just a tiny bit. I stop at the biggest range of movement where I can turn, just a little bit, not too much. And I push my chin, head goes upward, and down, up, and down, very gently, just pull the chin to the chest. Also you can try, when you look up to the ceiling, just get a spot of what you're watching, and you start chewing, like a chewing gum. And just using your jaw like you're chewing gum is very simply and releasing the neck a bit more you can. And the other side. And again, just a couple of movement. After this neck mobility and warm-up exercises, the first going to be a basic movement. I think one of the best to start to strengthen the neck for BJJ. If you are on the mat, you don't sit up, you don't do any sit up, it's just the neck is moving, the head goes to the mat, lift off the mat, chin to the chest, hold 1-2 seconds, and back down without touching the head to the mat. How many reps? 15, 20. Around is already good. Don't shrug the shoulder up, shoulders down. And try to keep the jaws open, so you don't squeeze, you don't clenching your teeth. That's an extra, not necessary tension. If you feel after 15-20 you need a little rest, or if you're ready, you are a bit better with that, Just look over the left shoulder and the right shoulder. Another 15, 20. So both. So one left, one right is one. Left, right, 2. You hold it a little bit when you look over the shoulder. And the third one, ear to the shoulder. I don't want to shrug my shoulder up. I just make this distance much shorter. You can see it's not my ear touches the shoulder, my shoulder coming up to my ear. No, my shoulder is going downward. But it's good because it also engages more the core and you use more lats, you use more back. My lower back, I try to push to the mat so I don't want to curve my lower spine. So it's just, I push it down, so I have a very strong base here. And I just try to touch ear shoulder together this way and other 20 times at least. Again, these are basic exercises, and if you're not ready with this, definitely I don't recommend to go to the next one, because when you do some kind of bridges or headstanding and your neck is not ready for that, is unfortunately can cause injuries. Again, the first question is what you want to control when you play Jiu-Jitsu is the neck or the hips. But in our case, we're working on the neck, and the neck is very vulnerable. So very important, so when you roll, when you have to under pressure, not the head moves, the neck moves separately, the whole body is moving, and you try to stabilize the body and get a comfortable position. Just take some stress, unnecessary stress off the neck. Let's see some bridges now. The next one is a more advanced, a little bit before we're gonna go for the elite advanced. That's gonna be the most difficult. Very important again, after this warm-up, after the strengthening drill, I'm ready to do the next. My head is on the mat. The first I can do without any pressure, so even my knee can be on the mat. So I don't want to put too much stress and pressure to my neck, and rolling forward, backward, even my palms down. This is the first stage. And I can do slightly left, right, not quick, you don't do any fast movement. Next one, knees off the mat, and I can do the same. "15, 20 times. If you can do 15, 20 times, actually, you are not a beginner with that anymore. Probably you have a strong neck. If you feel comfortable with, the question is not you can do it, the question is how you feel. Because if you feel dizzy, if you feel this hurts, you're not ready to go forward. The main thing is you want to be comfortable with it. Yeah, that's not easy. Next one, exactly the same, but now I put my hands to my leg and just a forward bridge. I put my knees back and I turn around. And before I go to the next one, a little bit, I just stretch the neck because I don't want any unnecessary stiffness after this bridge. So if I go back here, and the first again, palms can be on the mat, or you can take it off. So the bridge is a very important part of the game, and what is even more important, if you're not ready for bridges, you don't do that. Yeah, it's a very essential again because the neck is very vulnerable, and we're not training for Jiu-Jitsu, we train for life. And how many times, how many days a week, how many hours a week you do Jiu-Jitsu? But other 23, 4 hours, what happens of the day? You don't want to get injured. The most important, safety, always. Next one, headstanding. Here start a bit everything more difficult, yeah? The headstanding, especially because I put some more weight to my neck, is going to be more beneficial, more dangerous can be if I'm not ready. The first, I have the triangle part with my hands. Hands behind, head forward, and I push with my ball of my foot my hips just over my shoulder. So my hips is a straight alignment with my neck and the back, and just lift my legs up and press it back. Legs up straight, and I hold it there. How long? How long you can actually. If you can do already 1 minute, definitely you belong to the elite. Again, not what you can do, but the main question, what you feel. If you feel uncomfortable, if you feel pain, dizziness, don't force it. Yeah, don't force it, because it's no point to get injured. No training in the entire world designed to get danger, create a dangerous situation and injuries. We train for safety, and we train for strength and feel better. In our case, our passion is Jiu-Jitsu. We want to feel our energy and strength in Jiu-Jitsu and not our injuries. Yeah, so we can nicely get a nice combination. So after the headstanding, again, I go back to the level 1, a little bit, just stretch the neck. Look over, left, right, just get back the nice range of movement. I don't want to feel limited range of movement. Every single time, whatever I do, for example, I go back a bit here. After I sit back, straight posture, look left, right. The neck needs a little rest after pressure. And if I really want to test myself, again, I go for headstanding. I think it's a really good exercise because a lot of weight on the neck, and again, only if you are ready, if you do safe. You push it up. Very important again to get the triangle shape with the head. Head is forward, hands back. Push your hips over the shoulder, lift it up. And if I feel better, even I can remove some fingers on the mat. And that's it. And of course, when I come down, the first thing I do, I want to be sure my range of movement good. I don't have unnecessary stiffness and I don't have pain. And the next one is absolutely, I would say, I call it for the elite advance because this is dangerous and actually looks cool as well. But this one is definitely only if this all what we've done so far, you can do without pain. Not the question is not can you do it. The question is what you feel during the time. Because if you feel any soreness, any pain, any dizziness with any of the previous exercises, you're not ready for this. You have the bridge, flip to the other side, and roll back. You can see the head, the neck always follows the spine line. So I'm not turning sideways, giving stress to the neck from sideways, always straight. So I started from here, lift it up, my hands on the mat, like I go for the headstand. 1, landing on my feet. I lift my hips up high, even I can take my hands off. My hand goes under and turn. And I go back again. And of course, if it's done, I want to be sure I have a right range of movement. I don't have unnecessary tension. And I want to be sure I feel good. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, power of lifestyle, not just for BJJ, but for life. Follow the page and more video coming up soon. Any question you have, please don't hesitate, leave a comment.